Interest on partner's capital. This is also a special aspect of partner's capital. You know the term interest on partner's capital. See, partner's capital already you know. Capital is very essential and most important to start and run the business. For that, partners are contributing their money as capital into the business, right? And it's a compensation on partners' capital because partners have to be very happy. After invested their amount into the business, the business wanted to keep them as happy man. Then only they will invest further and they will bring some additional money into the business as capital. And because of marketing trend and situation, demand and supply, and growth range of the business, the partner will bring some capital like additional capital or further capital. So this kind of capital they will bring into the business. So simply says interest on capital, partners capital is a compensation on their capital money apart from their profit. You know, profit, that interest on capital will be provided as per partnership deed. If deed is silent, they won't give any interest on capital. You know, interest on drawings also like that only. Interest on drawings entirely opposite to compare with the interest on partner's capital. So interest on drawings, what amount they have invested into the business, they are withdrawing for their personal purpose. If deed is accepted, that partner has to give some percentage on withdrawn amount as interest on drawings amount should be given by the partner to the firm. At the opposite sense, here partner is investing their money into the business. In this sense, they are expecting some interest. So this interest will be provided by firm to the partners. Firm to the partners apart from their profit ratio. You know, if deed is accepted, they will give interest on partners' capital. If deed is silent about, definitely they will not give. So likewise, nearly 3 plus 3, 6 provisions are there. Especially we will discuss about provisions on interest on partners' capital. In this video continuously, we will discuss about it, don't worry. So provisions are there. And the calculation of interest on capital. So a partner is investing some money, and after a few months he is investing 2 to 3 lakhs rupees into the business. So in that sense, whether the interest on partners capital will change or not, and after few months that same partner is withdrawing some money from the business. So in that sense, whether that interest on partners capital will reduce or not, so about it we will discuss one problem. Okay. For your better understanding, you will see this problem. A is a person who is investing into the business rupees 5 lakh as capital money into the business. When he have invested 1st April 2019, it is a opening capital money, and additional capital when he introduced into the business 1st October 2019, which means April, May, June, July, August, September. After 6 months, 1st October 2019, he invested further additional capital rupees 2 lakh, and he withdrew. How much amount he withdrew and when did he withdrew? 1st January 2020, which means October, November, December and 1st January, which means after 3 months he is withdrawing rupees 1 lakh. So the capital is reduced. Actually opening capital amount is 5 lakh, additional capital 2 lakh, so totally 7 lakh rupees he invested into the business, and 1 lakh rupees he withdrawn, so 6 lakh only, right? So let's see. As per deed, interest on capital is provided 10% per annum. So 10% per annum we can give that interest on capital to the partners, right? So let's see one by one. Interest on 5 lakh, 10 by 100, because 10% is as per deed we are giving this 10%. And how many months? April to September 30. How September 30 will come? Because 1st October he is bringing some money as additional capital rupees 2 lakh. So we have to calculate only for 6 months. April, May, June, July, August, September. So for that 6 months. 6 by 12. So answer will be 25,000. 25,000 for the 6 months on this 5 lakh will be the interest amount for the partner. And he brought into the business additional capital rupees 2 lakh, right? When he brought 1st October 2019, 1st October, see this interest on capital rupees 5 lakh plus 2 lakh, totally 7 lakh rupees. On this 7 lakh, 10% for 3 months, not for this entire 6 plus 3. Only for 3 months we are calculating. Because before 1st October, the capital of the business, he invested only 5 lakh. But now it is increased 2 lakh. So totally 7 lakh rupees. So now only we have to calculate interest on capital 10% on 7 lakh only for 3 months, because October, November, December, for this 3 months only we are calculating. So amount will be 17,500. And third one is interest on 7 lakh, which means he withdrew. When he withdrew, 1st January, February, March, these 3 months we have to calculate. And again that interest on capital, that let's see. Here we have discussed for 7 lakh rupees, and here 1 lakh rupees he withdrawn from the business. So 7 lakh minus 1 lakh is equal to 6 lakh rupees. 10% we have to calculate as per partnership deed, and for 3 months from 1st January to 31st March. So 3 by 12, answer will be 15,000. So collectively these all the amounts will be given by the firm to the partner as interest on capital, 57,500. I hope you understand. So in this video you can see opening capital and additional or further capital and withdrawn, which means he withdraw his capital. Already invested capital he withdrawn. So these all the items we have discussed. And I am having some provisions for you and some situations. And the cases also I am having. Let's see one by one. Why interest on capital? Why interest on capital? Already partner is investing some amount of capital into the business. For that, partner is getting profit or loss, right? Then why the firm has to give interest to the partners? Why it is essential? Because of these 3 situations. First one, capital difference, which means A and B are partners. Their capitals are 2 lakh, 1 lakh respectively, and profit sharing equal. Their profit sharing is 1:1. Business get profit 1 lakh rupees. 1 lakh rupees profit. So in that sense, will be divided by 2, and 50,000 for A and 50,000 for B, right? But here he have invested 2 lakh rupees and he invested only 1 lakh rupees. But irrespective of capital ratio, that partner B is getting equally to A also, right? So in this sense, what will happen for partner A? Why partner A has to give 2 lakh rupees that capital money to the business? So this is situation. And second one, capital different, profit sharing different. So capital different, like A and B are partners. Their capitals are same, like 2 lakh and 1 lakh respectively. In this sense, profit sharing also different. Profit sharing as per deed, profit and loss sharing ratio, deed permits that profit and losses would be 2:3. So A is getting 2 by 5 and B is getting 3 by 5. The profit amount you can take same 1 lakh rupees. So in this sense, 40,000 will be given to A and 60,000 will be given to B as profit. So, but A contributed 2 lakh rupees, B contributed only 1 lakh rupees. So here A suffers, like here also. So interest on capital is essential for the business. Capital increases the earning capacity of the business or firm. Earning capacity, because capital is backbone for everything. If you are investing additional capital, further capital into the business, depends upon the business development and marketing condition, demand and supply, and growth in the business, and take some measures to beat the competitors in the business. So the business needs some additional capital. When capitals are increasing day by day, definitely they can cross through all the struggles, hurdles in the business. They can get maximum profit in the business. So capital is increasing capacity of the business and firm also. So in that sense, who is contributing more capital, we must have to give compensation to the partner who is contributing more. Like here, A is contributing 2 lakh Here also A is contributing 2 lakh, but B is contributing 1 lakh each, right? So some compensation business has to give to the partner A especially. If business fails to give that interest amount as to the partner A, what will happen? They will not be very happy. And how they can bring the additional capital into the business? So definitely they won't. Like B, they also will behave. So business will not grow and profit will not maximize. So interest on capital is essential. And will they give interest on capital by chance if deed is not supporting? Definitely they won't. We have some provisions. If deed is accepted, by chance deed is not accepted, if business suffer losses, if deed is accepted in business suffer losses, in that situation what will happen? So likewise we are having some situation. Let's see that provisions. Provisions which is related to interest on capital. We have discussed already what is interest on capital, and this is the provisions. Nearly 3 provisions we are having to discuss. First one, deed is silent about interest on capital. So partnership deed is silent. Nothing mentioned in deed about interest on capital to the partners. So definitely they will not give even a single rupee as interest on capital to the partner. At the same time, another one situation. No deed in the business. So definitely they won't give interest on capital to the partner, right? And second one, deed accepted, but didn't mention whether it is charge against profit or appropriated profit. You know what's the difference between charge against and appropriation? Charge against will be in profit and loss account, P&L account. Appropriation of profit, P&L appropriation account. But nothing mentioned, didn't mention anything. Right? In this sense, no worries. If deed is accepted, if profit is sufficient, that amount will be given interest on capital allowed if profit only. If profit, definitely they can give that money, interest on capital money to the partner. And 3 situations are there. First situation, loss incurred, interest on capital not allowed. How they can give money as interest on capital to the partner? Because business suffer losses in this situation. But in third, we will discuss about it elaborately in third here. Because charge against profit. In that situation, even suffer losses also, we have to pay interest on capital to the partner. You know, it is profit and loss account. Charge against profit will reduce net profit. Will reduce net profit in that situation. It is forced to the business. And second situation, let's see. Second situation, this is profit before interest. Profit before interest. Profit are equal or more than the interest money. More than interest money. So allowed as per agreed rate. Here it is not profit. Profit is equal to the interest or more than interest money. For example, profit amount is 50,000. Interest on capital to the partner is 30,000. Right? Here profit is more than interest money. It is interest. Profit amount is more than interest money. In that situation, they can give as per agreed rate. Else, in second situation, profit is 50,000, profit, and interest also 50,000. In that situation also, that interest money will be given to the partner. Even break-even point comes in the business also, it will be given to the partner, right? Then third situation, profit before interest is less than the interest. See, profit before interest, that is profit money is 50,000 and interest money is 60,000. This is interest money. This is profit money. So profit is less than, which is greater than. Profit is less than interest money. In that situation, what will happen? Only to the extent of profit. Here, profit is 50,000 and interest is 60,000. So profit is less than interest. In that situation, so that interest will be given up to this 50,000. Even interest is 60,000 a year. Interest will be given only 50,000. Then balance 10,000 they cannot give. And come to the third situation, that is completed, and third alternative provisions, that is interest on capital charge. We have discussed here itself. Charge against profit, because it affects profit and loss account. Profit and loss account. So in that situation, allowed whether profit or loss, whatever happened in the business, they must have to give some amount as interest on capital to the partner, isn't it? Okay. And the treatment which is related to partner's capital account and profit and loss appropriation account. You know where it will be entered directly, that if it is fixed capital account and fluctuating capital account. Fixed capital account, two accounts we are calculating. One is partner's capital account and another one is current account. So these kind of interest on capital, salary, commission, everything will be entered in current account, right? So in that sense, where it will be entered in current account, and fluctuating capital account directly it will be entered in credit side, because partners will be very happy in that sense, right? So interest on capital. So you know that interest on capital is credited. So interest on capital account that are to partners capital account if it is fluctuating capital account, and if it is current account, interest on capital account that are to partners current account. And profit and loss appropriation account, always it will be debited, right? Because it is appropriating a profit. If it is charges against profit, profit and loss account, it are to interest on capital. If it is charges against profit alone, what is it? That entry. Otherwise, if it is appropriating profit, it will be entered in the debit side of profit and loss appropriation account. So profit and loss appropriation account, it are to that interest on capital, isn't it? So these are the transactions and journal entries which is related to interest on capital and partners capital account and profit and loss appropriation. Illustration 15. X and Y are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:3 with the capitals of rupees 2 lakh and 1 lakh respectively. Pass the necessary journal entry or entries for distribution of profit loss for the year 31st March 2020 in each of the alternative cases. So 6 cases they given. First one, if partnership deed does not provide for interest on capital and the profit for the year is 20,000. So partnership deed does not provide for interest on capital, which means nothing mentioned in partnership deed about interest on capital, and profit is 20,000. So definitely they cannot give you any interest on capital amount, right? Case 1, the journal entries are profit and loss account that are to profit and loss appropriation account, because profit will be transferred to profit and loss appropriation account. So profit and loss account data to profit and loss appropriation account 20,000. That appropriated profit will be given to the partner. That profit straightly will be distributed as per their profit and loss sharing ratio 2:3 to the partners. So profit and loss appropriation account data to partners capital account, that 20,000 will be splitted 8,000, 12,000. This is case 1. And case 2, if partnership deed provides for interest on capital at 6% per annum and loss for the year is 15,000. So partnership deed provides interest on capital 6%. So deed is mentioned 6% can give as interest on capital, and loss for the year 15,000, no profit, this is a loss. So in that sense, what will happen? So if deed provides, it has to be given. But if it is profit, they will be given. But loss, what, how they can give that money to the partners interest on capital, because it is loss, suffered loss. If it is charge against profit means, okay, they can give. They will give. They must have to give. If it is appropriation of profit, definitely they can't. So in this sense, it is an appropriation of profit. So that loss will be debited to partners capital account. Partners capital account debited to profit and loss account directly from profit and loss account. Loss distributed between A, which means X and Y, in the ratio of 2:3. Due to loss, interest on capital is not allowed. It is a note they have given, and 9,000, 6,000. That loss also distributed. And case 3, if partnership deed provides for interest on capital 6% per annum and profit for the year is 21,000. Partnership deed provide interest on capital 6%. Deed is accepted. And the profit for the year 21,000. Both are favor only. But they are calculating their capitals. Capitals are 2 lakh and 1 lakh respectively. That interest on capital will be how many percentages? How many percentages? 6 percentages, right? So 6% on 2 lakh, 6% on 1 lakh. So totally how much will come? It is case 3, right? So in that sense, that 3, 18,000 collectively interest on capital is 18,000, 12,000 for X and 6,000 for Y. So profit will be transferred to profit and loss appropriation account. So in that sense, profit and loss account data to profit and loss appropriation account 21,000. Then they are calculating interest on capital money 12,000 for X, 6,000 for Y. So interest on capital account data to that X is capital account and Y is capital account, because it will be credited to their capital account, interest and capital, they are enjoying the benefit. And profit and loss appropriation account that to interest and capital account. So usually, profit and loss appropriation account format, it will be debited. The profit will be appropriated in the debit side of profit and loss appropriation account. So profit and loss appropriation account that to interest and capital account, 18,000, 18,000. Then profit and loss appropriation account that to partners capital account, profit distributed between the partner, that is excess amount, because 21,000 is the profit. We have distributed that interest and capital money to the partner X and Y, that is 18,000, 12,000 and 6,000. Then balance 3,000 is there. That 3,000 is profit, excess profit. This excess profit will be distributed to the partners as per their profit and loss sharing ratio 2:3. And that amount is 3,000. So profit and loss appropriation account to partners capital account 3,000, 1,200 for X and 1,800 for Y. And case 4, if partnership deed provides for interest and capital at 6% per annum. So as per partnership deed, that interest and capital is 6% per annum as a charge on profit, and the profit for the year is 20,000. So partnership deed provides, it is accepted 6%, and the charge on profit, it is charge on profit. You have to notice this. It is not an appropriate profit, it is charge on profit, and the profit for the year 20,000. So profit is there. So no worries about it. Interest and capital to partners capital account, it will be distributed 12,000 and 6,000 to the partners, collectively 18,000, and this amount will be charged against profit. So profit and loss account debited to interest on capital account. So 18,000, 18,000. Profit and loss account, directly from profit and loss account, it is credited to interest on capital account. So because it is charged against profit. And profit and loss account data to profit and loss appropriation account, that is excess profit after charge that interest on capital to both the partners. So interest and capital is 18,000. The available profit is 20,000. So excess 2,000 is net profit. The net profit will be transferred to profit and loss appropriation account. So profit and loss account data to profit and loss appropriation account 2,000. Then that money will be distributed to the partners as per their profit sharing ratio 2:3. So profit and loss appropriation account to partners capital account 2:3. That 2,000 will be distributed like 800, 1,000 and 200. And I hope you understand. The next one, fifth case. Fifth case, if you couldn't understand, you can post your comment. I will check it out. If the partnership deed provide for interest on capital at 6% per annum as a charge on profit, and the profit for the year is 2,000. Listen here, this is charge on profit, like charge against profit, right? And the partnership firm is accepted 6%. 6% on 2 lakh, 6% on 1 lakh will be 18,000 has to give. But here only profit, available profit is 2,000. This also charge against profit, case 5. So interest on capital to axis and Y's, 18,000 has to give, 12,000, 6,000. This has to give to the partners. But what has happened here? Profit money, how much profit is available here? Only 2,000 for the year. So in that sense, what has happened? Interest on capital allowed 6% per annum. So this much money they have to give. The firm has to give 18,000 to the partners. So profit and loss account to profit, interest on partners capital 18,000, 18,000 has to come interest on capital transferred to profit and loss amounting being charged. So excess capital and Y's capital 6,400, 9,600 is debited profit and loss account because it is insufficient profit. Profit only, available profit is 2,000 only. Then balance 16,000 they couldn't give. That 16,000 money has to give by the firm to the partner. So in that sense, it is loss. Net loss transferred to capital accounts of the partner. So partner's capital account debit side, net loss will be transferred. That loss amount is 16,000. So 6,400, 9,600. Then the 2,000 will be distributed to both the partners, right? And case 6. Case 6. If partnership deed provide for interest on capital at 6% as a charge on profit, it is also charge on profit, and the profit for the year 18,000. Profit for the year 18,000 and interest on capital also 18,000. In that sense, what has happened? The entire money will be given by the firm to the partner directly. So interest on capital to partners capital account 18,000, 12,000, 6,000 because they have appropriated. Sorry, you should not use that appropriated because it is charged against profit. So as per that, which one? Interest on capital 6%, 12,000, 6,000 has to give to the partner X and Y. So collectively 18,000 has to give by the firm to the partner. So profit and loss accounted to interest on capital directly, it is given to the partner. And case 6, note they have given something, profit and loss appropriation account will not be prepared because interest on capital a charge against profit and hence debited to profit and loss account after allowing interest on capital. It results in neither profit or loss because after giving this interest on capital to the partners, no profit, no loss, break even point. In that sense, we no need to prepare any further account, which means profit and loss accounts we no need to open because no amount is there. If loss is there, we will enter. If profit is there, we will enter because here no loss, no profit. So in that sense, how we can open that profit and loss appropriation account? We cannot. So directly that 18,000 will be credited to partner's capital account, right? Fifth entry, if you couldn't understand the fifth entry, again I am telling you that interest on capital 18,000 the firm has to give to the partner, but firm couldn't because firm have only 2,000 rupees profit. So how that firm can give? But usually that interest on capital account debtor to partner's capital account because 18,000 that interest on capital has to go to the partner's capital account. But here we cannot. Why? Because insufficient profit. Only 2,000 is there. Usually profit and loss account that are to interest on capital account that 18,000 has to come. But here couldn't because 16,000 is insufficient. That's why that 16,000 is splitted and given to the partners X and Y. So partners capital account debited to profit and loss account. 18,000 minus 2,000, 16,000 for partner X, 6,400 for partner Y, 9,600. Thank you.